We have been to Gaza 7 times and really have found this time the most devastating trip that we've made.
We're Bob and Maurine Tobin. We're parishioners at St. Brennan the Navigator, Dear Al Stonington. We have been working with the Al Ali Arab Hospital, which is an institution of the Episcopal Diocese of Jerusalem, and we've been working there for the past several years. We were invited by the director of the hospital, Suhaila Tarazi, to come into Gaza, and were fortunate to get permits to do that in December of 2014. We were met at the checkpoint by Suhaila and the driver, Ahmed, who then drove us through the area that you're now seeing on the screen. This is the Beit Hanun area, very close to the area's checkpoint. Originally, this area was a very fertile area filled with olive trees, orange trees, all sorts of fruit trees. But some years ago, the Israelis destroyed all of that agriculture and created something of a no man's land so that they could protect themselves from what they considered to be a threat. What happened is that Beit Hanun, of course, as all of Gaza is a very crowded community, and some enterprising folks there, when they lost the agricultural segment of the economy, began to create small businesses and light industry. So as we drove through this area, it was really devastating to see what had happened to that effort to create jobs, create business.
There was one story that I thought was particularly poignant, and that was that Suhaila told us that a man who had invested a great deal of money in 2 major plants that provided quite a number of jobs for the people that lived around there, was called by the IDF, the Israeli military, and said, "We're going to destroy one of your 2 buildings. Which one of them do you want us to destroy?" He, of course, said he didn't want to see either one of them destroyed. But they said, "Well, if you don't tell us which one, we'll decide." And they did. Mm-hmm. The area that you're seeing on the screen now was incredible devastation. And blocks and blocks and blocks were destroyed or badly damaged. There were over 2,200 people were killed, many of them in this area that we're looking at. This area was, in fact, a very prosperous area at one point. A lot of middle-class Gazans lived there. Now, keep in mind that this was the 3rd major incursion in 6 years. Some of the children we saw at 6 years old had been through 3 of these major incursions. They know nothing else except a state of despair and fear of what the Israelis might do next.
But as you just saw, there were men gathered everywhere, searching through the rubble, looking for whole stones that could be reused for rebuilding. One of the things you've also just seen is that, and this was very painful for us, people's personal possessions, their clothing, their pillows, their bedclothes, children's toys, scattered through this rubble. So that the personal devastation, not only the deaths, not only the thousands and thousands of injuries, but the complete disruption of people's lives was really very, very painful. But here you see people working to salvage what they can. This is the 3rd time, as Bob just said, that people have had to try to rebuild.
Yeah, one of the other things we've discovered since we have come home is that there was a substantial several $1 billion pledged by countries to start the rebuilding of Gaza, and most of that money has not come through, and what has come through has been limited by the Israelis. So almost nothing has happened, and oftentimes you just saw the way that they get around are with donkeys and horses, carts. It's not that there aren't other modes of transportation, but the expense to Gazans to buy gasoline, for example, which is not always available anyway, to buy propane for their houses. Sometimes 4 or 5 times more than the price would be in Israel. And most of the things that go into Gaza are sold by Israeli companies to the people of Gaza if they happen to have the money.
We stopped here because there was a family down below. 4 floors collapsed above them. Her husband and the little boy were having food. They are, like some 80 to 85% of Gazans, dependent on food from the United Nations and international sources. 25 years ago, no one in Gaza was food dependent. They were entirely independent in terms of food production.